and I'm here to film my January favorites. I know I've been MIA for about a month, but I really haven't had any videos that I really wanted to post, so that's why you haven't seen me. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with my favorites video because I have a lot of stuff to talk about. The first thing that I'd like to mention is my Satsuma body butter from The Body Shop. If you are unfamiliar with The Body Shop, everyone used to be obsessed with this stuff like back in the 90s. When this was like the place to go aside from Bath & Body Works. There was like a duel going on. But they have the best body butters, hands down. I don't care what you say, they have the best ones. And they smell awesome. These are really fantastic for cold snaps or for really cold weather because the thickness and viscosity of this product will help maintain the moisture in your skin for a lot longer than a lotion would. So if you live like in the Midwest or the Northeast or wherever it's cold, I would highly suggest that you swoop some of this up. The next product I'd like to mention is a nail polish, and it's from Essie. It's in the color Lollipop. And I will just say as a disclaimer that I am moderately obsessed with Olivia Palermo in terms of her fashion and what she wears, how she wears things. It's just really interesting that the way that she puts her daily ensemble together. It's just really, really interesting. So I'm very inspired by her. But anyway, she always has a phenomenal red nail polish on, and this is the one that she actually wears. So I had to buy it. The next product is a hair thing, and it's actually a sample size, so it's not the real size. It's the Unite Laser Straight Relaxing Fluid. I got this from my hairdresser, and she gave me like 2 of these little bottles, and she said to use it in my hair whenever I do blow dry it, and I absolutely love it. It really helps minimize the appearance of any like flyaways in my hair, and it just makes my hair look really voluminous when I round brush it without weighing it down. So I really like how this product is really good at what it does, but without having all of the weight to it. The next item is a face treatment, and it's the Peter Thomas Roth Retinol Fusion PM Pure and Potent Micro Encapsulated Retinol 1.5%, which regenerates, restores, moisturizes with vitamins C and E, and is good for all skin types. In a mouthful, that's what it is. That's all that it is. It just comes in a dropper form. I think I may have shown this before, but this is what it looks like. I put maybe 5 to 7 drops onto my palms after I dry off my face from washing it. I massage it into my skin, and this product really helps keep my skin looking soft, feeling soft, and just like moist, like exfoliated all the time. And it just really makes my skin look so awesome. The next thing I have to mention is a fragrance, and it is from Jo Malone. It is the Earl Grey and Cucumber Cologne. This is the small bottle that I got because I wasn't so sure if I was going to like it too much on me, but I absolutely love it, and I love it so much I'll go ahead and spare myself again. Just smells so good. If you like Earl Grey tea, or if you're familiar with that smell, this is exactly what it smells like with a hint of cucumber. Slightly spicy, but it's not like too old spicy, if you know what I'm saying. It's not too musky. It's just absolutely fantastic. Don't know why I've never swooped up a Jo Malone fragrance earlier, but I absolutely love it. It's so good. The next thing I have is a foundation, and it is the Healthy Mix Serum Gel Foundation, and I did mention this in my Thailand haul, and I got this at Watson's in Singapore, actually, in the airport at like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I just love this foundation. I'm wearing it today. It lasts all day. It doesn't break down on me as much. The shade is a little bit light for me, so I plan on buying like darker shades online. I found out that ASOS, ASOS.com, they have like a US website, and you can actually order this foundation online. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to buy 2 other colors so I can just mix them with this, but it's absolutely a phenomenal product. I just love it. And I think it's considered drugstore, even though I paid like $20 for it. US. It was like 50-some Singaporean dollars. I don't know, it's just ridiculous. So the next thing that I'm absolutely obsessed with are false eyelashes. And these are, I think, one of the 110s black. I don't remember the brand. I think it's Ardell, but I had cut them down because they were way too long. And I don't like wearing lashes like all the way in. I like them kind of like halfway, like here and out. But I've been wearing them like every day. I never really use to wear false eyelashes like on the I just like the way that it really pulls together an eye look. The next favorite that I have is a mascara, and it's a voluminous Million Lashes. I don't even know the name of it, and it's my favorite. Voluminous Million Lashes mascara. I really like this. It has one of those plastic bristle brushes, and what I would recommend if you do end up trying this out is to wipe down the wand a bit, because it does kind of gather a lot of product on there. I really like it. This is my second tube, and I highly suggest that you try it out. Next is a bronzer from Revlon, and it's the Bronzed and Chic version. I know this came out like last year, but for reals, y'all, I could not find this damn bronzer anywhere, ever. Like, I only found it at H-E-B like maybe 3 weeks ago, and I was like, oh my god, it's here, I have to have it. I picked it up, I love it, it's so good. It's really pigmented, you can swirl all the colors together. You can also just like isolate like the darker shades if you really want to like heavily contour your eye. I actually have used this as eyeshadow before, so it's not like a ridiculous concept, but if you really wanted to contour your face, I would use the darker shades. It's a really nicely pigmented bronzer. The last 4 items that I have are all from MAC. So the first one is my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I have always used the Studio Finish concealer, which is in the pot, but that product tends to be quite dry for me sometimes, and I have to, not dry like it's a powder, but like dry that it's kind of hard to work with. So I would have to like warm up the product with my fingers or something like that before applying it to my skin. It didn't really glide on under eyes well, because that is what I use it for, is to conceal my under eye circles. So this is actually NC42, and it's absolutely phenomenal. And I've also noticed that by using this concealer instead of the Studio Finish, that I don't have a lot of the transfer of mascara from my upper lash line to this little pocket that I have here. I always get like smudgies on the bottom here, and that has definitely minimized, or I've just seen less of it since I've been using this. And I do set it with powder, and I've used powder to set my Studio Finish, but I've just noticed that the transfer mascara is way less with this, so I've been absolutely loving it for that reason. The only gripe that I have about this product is the pump. MAC, if you're listening or have seen this or have heard this complaint before, y'all need to fix this damn pump, because I just want to get a little bit of product out, and whenever I just want to squeeze a little bit, none of it comes out, but when I push a little too hard, like all of this product comes out, so I waste a whole lot of it, and I'm like pissed out because I don't want to waste product. So y'all need to fix that pump, please, because this is not working. Product is phenomenal, but just change this damn pump. Okay, y'all. All right, the next thing I have to mention is my MSF Natural in medium dark. I used this a whole lot last summer, and then I stopped using it because I was like, oh, it's too dark, because I got really pale. But I love it again. Just absolutely love it. It's phenomenal. I wear it on its own. I just use a buffing brush, a big kabuki, and I just kind of like buff it into my skin. I just love it. Just because of this stuff has really helped my skin look really, really awesome, so I really don't need a foundation, or, you know, I don't need a lot of coverage, so this has been sufficient for many days. The only thing is that I get really oily about 6 hours into the day, so gotta have to blot. But that's okay. The next 2 items are a combo, and they're both MAC blushes in the color Glee. I want to call it Glee, like the show, but it's called Gentle. It's the MSF version, and this is the color in Garb, which I got from a CCO maybe like 2 years ago. I don't think I should be using it still, but I love it. Can you see how much I love this product? This is like the perfect shade for any look. It just looks good with a smoky eye, with a neutral eye, with a bold lip. I mean, it just looks really good. It's kind of like one of those no-brainers, like I don't know what to wear, so I'm gonna wear this, and it just looks good with everything. This is my go-to blush. I think it's discontinued because I found it at a CCO, so I'm sorry that I'm mentioning it in a favorites video, but that's what it is, y'all. I'm trying to use up my makeup. I'm trying not to buy a lot, so there we go. And then usually if I want a little bit of pop of color, I would pop a little of this Gentle onto my cheeks, but I love it on its own. I think it's absolutely phenomenal. It's that plummy, pinky shade, if you will. I don't know where to swatch this thing, but it's like that plummy, pinky shade that I just love. I'm not a really big fan of like the Barbie cool pink kind of thing. I just don't think that it looks really good on me because I have yellow undertones in my skin. I don't think they look really good. but they look phenomenal on everybody else. This is like the kind of blush that I would gravitate towards anyways, because it's more of that rosy shade that I think that complements my warm skin tone a little bit better. So those are all of my beauty favorites, and there's only one non-beauty favorite that I would like to mention, and that is The Big Bang Theory. I have been absolutely obsessed with that show. I actually got season 5 as a stocking stuffer last month, but actually 2 months ago, because it's actually February now. And I was in love with it because I was watching it on TV because it's on syndication on TBS, but then I ended up buying the other 4 seasons and watching them chronologically, and it's an absolutely phenomenal show. It's very clever, it's very, very witty, and it's very intellectual. So if you've taken a couple of science classes like chemistry or physics or any of that biology, this show is definitely going to mention a lot of the concepts that you learned in school that you don't necessarily use now, but that you've learned that you can, you know, appreciate. So I really love that show. And that's it for my January favorites. If you guys want to mention some of your favorite beauty products or non-beauty products to me, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye.